The room fell silent the moment I stepped away from him. His hand had barely brushed my shoulder when I heard my own voice. Don't touch me. Not loud, not angry, just cold enough for every conversation to die. Dozens of faces turned toward us. My husband froze, confusion flashing across his eyes before humiliation settled in. For one long second, he searched my face as if he had never seen it before. Then he nodded once. I understand. He walked out without another word. No one stopped him. Neither did I. At that moment, everyone believed I had become the cruel wife who publicly destroyed a good man. Only I knew. I had just pulled the final thread from a lie that had been strangling me for months. People think betrayal announces itself. It doesn't. It whispers. It hides inside late-night smiles at a phone screen. Forgotten receipts. Unexplained business trips. And the way someone suddenly stops looking into your eyes. Ethan never gave me proof. He gave me instincts. A perfume that wasn't mine. A restaurant charge for two when he claimed he ate alone. A deleted message notification. Tiny fractures. Individually meaningless. Together. A confession. I never screamed. Never searched his pockets. Never accused him. I simply watched. The more normal I acted, the more careless he became. Sometimes he'd leave his phone charging while he showered. Sometimes he'd smile at memories that didn't belong to us. Every lie added another brick to the wall between us. By the time he noticed the distance, I'd already stopped believing his apologies before he ever spoke them. I hired a private investigator without telling anyone. 3 weeks. No updates. Only silence. Silence can be crueler than bad news. Then the envelope arrived. Photographs. Dinner. Holding hands. A hotel. The same woman. Again. And again. But the last photograph wasn't what broke me. It showed him introducing her to his parents. My parents had never met them. His family knew. Everyone had been protecting the lie except me. I didn't cry. Tears belong to people who still hope. Hope had already died. I simply placed every photograph back inside the envelope. Neatly. Carefully. Like evidence waiting for trial. His company anniversary party became my stage. Not for revenge. For truth. He smiled when I arrived. He even reached for me. That was when I stepped back. Don't touch me. The silence spread faster than any scream. He looked wounded. Almost innocent. Until I handed the envelope to his mother. Maybe everyone should see what I've been seeing. One photograph. Then another. The color disappeared from every familiar face. His father lowered his eyes. His mother began shaking. The other woman was standing across the room. She realized too late that the secret no longer belonged to them. Ethan whispered my name. I didn't answer. There was nothing left to discuss. Truth doesn't negotiate. It simply arrives. He followed me outside. For the first time in months, he looked afraid. I was going to tell you. No. I replied quietly. You were going to keep choosing her until I discovered it. He couldn't deny it. Because we both knew it was true. I never wanted to hurt you. I almost smiled. That sentence always comes after the damage is finished. Never before. He reached toward me again. I stepped back. Not because I hated him. Because he no longer had permission to exist inside my life. He stood there as I walked away. Not chasing. Not begging. Just watching everything he had built disappear with every step I took. People still remember the woman who embarrassed her husband in public. They never remember the husband who betrayed her in private. That's how appearances survive. But I no longer cared about appearances. He left that night. Forever. Some say I pushed him away. They're wrong. He had been leaving me for months. I simply stopped pretending he was still mine. And in the end, the coldest goodbye wasn't saying, "Don't touch me." It was realizing his touch no longer meant anything at all.